Hey, what's good, guys? Thank you so much to my patrons. I always appreciate you guys. So, this was last week for Centennial Borg. It was rather a light match on the defense, so I decided to not post the video because while I was editing it, yeah, look at these teams. No offense to him, but it just wasn't very entertaining. Today we're versus DK66. I faced him in the finals match last week as well, and this is the finals match for this week. So there's 1, 2, and then now 3. So yeah, I was doing my recordings, and I was bored watching and editing my own video, so I don't know, I just didn't feel like you guys would want to watch it. So I just decided to put at the beginning of this video the results of that and go into this one. Here's my defenses. He's attacking at the same time as me, which is always unique. I always love to see it. I just wanted to talk about my channel a bit this round instead of doing a live reaction stuff. I know most of you prefer the live action reactions to the yoinks and gameplay, but occasionally I need to do this just so I can talk about what's going on outside of gameplay. So I feel like my channel is mainly just GAC videos, and that can get kind of repetitive. So in the comments, please leave some things you'd like to talk about or have me discuss. At the same time, keep in mind I am a fairly busy guy with real life stuff, so I don't always have the time to post everything, but I would like to see some examples of things you'd like to see. I did recently unlock Jedi Knight Luke, so I am working on a guide on how to use him versus SWGoH. So far I have some pretty good footage of matches where I have all 5 living, where it would be between 58 and 60 banners versus SWGoH, which is pretty huge. And this is SWGoH with double tank all first order and double tank, meaning 1 first order and 1 Malak. So I do have that coming out relatively soon, so stay tuned on that. Another thing I was thinking about was a live Q&A, and with this I could do a face reveal, kind of one on however many you guys show up, reaction to questions, and we could just get to know each other on a different level. And you guys could ask anything you want, from Star Wars, from this game to real life. Just kind of get to know me a little bit more. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe we could do that sometime soon within the next few days. So that is a possibility. I would just, have my camera and I don't know, get questions either on Discord, which, by the way, there's a link to my Discord in the description of this video, or you could leave questions, probably not in the comment section of this video, but I will see where I could place those, so we could get a better questionnaire on that one. So those are kind of things I have coming up on my radar. Also, I wanted to talk about factions possibly and everything that they can counter. So we have, bounty hunters, as you can see, counter more than just Night Sisters. I'm trying to figure out how to get the Darth Revan counter down. I know they can beat it. I also know they can beat Grievous, so I'm trying to figure out if I can get my arena friends to put those teams in.
Yoink.
With that being said, I also want to do just different things that you guys have suggestions for. So, I'm only 1 mind. You guys are over 3,000 minds. So if you have anything in mind, I think I've said mind a million times. Anyways, yeah, keep me posted what you guys want to do. I don't know how you guys are feeling about the game right now. Apparently, they have something on the horizon other than Galactic Legends. Speaking of which, these requirements are actually some of the easiest requirements I personally have ever seen. Some of you who are new or in the mid game might be saying, these are obscure and pretty wild requirements. But I mean, for those of you who have been playing for a while, know that these requirements are actually super, super easy compared to the first two GLs. The first two GLs were just hugely faction-based and characters that nobody had farmed up. Let me show you an example of where I am on the two GLs. After this Grievous match, I'll show you where I am. But it's like, I think most of you know, but I've recently gone completely free to play for this game. I've not been free to play, so you can tell my account's pretty decked out. But recently, for the last 4 months now, I've chosen to not spend anymore because CG, in my opinion, doesn't deserve any more of my money. But with that being said, surprisingly, I'm super close already on both GLs just because of the requirements. For those of you who know me for a very long time, I've always been a huge Sith fanatic. And so I had I had my Sith Gear 13, like almost the entire faction, since the very beginning of Gear 13. This is when I used to spend money on this game. And so literally before even 2020, I had every single Sith at Gear 13. I think it was by 2020, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, around that time, I had all Gear 13 Sith except for Sith, except for Sidious and SWGoH. But Sidious and SWGoH are already Gear 12 for me. So I just have to put on a few Gear 12 plus and finishers for Sidious. And my Maul's already Gear 13. He's a requirement. My Marauders already are 7. And because of the Darth Revan meta in 2019, I used him. So that was a gimme for me. And literally all I have to do is get Krennic up. I just got him to 6 stars. He's Gear 11. Again, it's all just passively farming. And then Piet. Piet is the only downside of being free to play. I'm not going to get him for a very long time because he's going to take a few months to, or about a month or so, month and a half-ish to farm free to play on the shards. So here's where I am currently. I've purchased a couple of the $12.99 crystal packs from saving up on the arena and fleet crystals. So I have done a couple of those. And then here is the Master Luke. Both are very, very close, which is surprising. But as you can see, I have Mon Mothma and Chupio to do for Galactic Legend Luke, and then I only have Piet and Krennic to do for Mr. Palp. But of course, the last, I think it's 5 requirements are probably going to be spicy. But what I actually hope that they do is that they add SWGoH Press, because, Emperor Palpatine or Sith Eternal Palpatine is, quotes, all the Sith live in him. So, plus he fought SWGoH Press when he was Sidious. So, who knows? He could be aligned with the story and the requirements. I have him already Gear 12 with a couple Gear 12 pieces on him. So I wouldn't mind if he was required because, a few months ago, I decided I was going to bring all my Sith to Gear 13 eventually. So I was already working on him. So I wouldn't mind. Then I probably might assume Sith Assassin is a possible requirement for Palp as well. And those of you who watch me already know I have a Relic 5 Sith Assassin. And then possibly, who knows what else? Maybe Sith Empire Trooper. I know a lot of people have Sith Empire Trooper, but many have them at Gear 12. I already have mine at Gear 13 Relic 3. So that's a possibility. Who knows? And then they actually might throw in a couple more ships. Who knows? If they do throw in ships, they might not. They already have one ship. they might be done with them. But if they do, they might do Sith Fighter which is Sith Assassin's ship, and then they also might do Sith Bomber, which is Sith Marauder ship. I already have both of them at 7 stars, so that's why I'm kind of hoping that they place them in the requirements. But if they don't, I get it because they already have a ship. But let me know what you guys think are requirements for the rest of the people. Possibly they might give us another bone, because JTR is required for Galactic Legend Luke, but crew, if I recall correctly, is not yet required for our boy Palp. So they might give us another bone and say Luke is going to be another requirement. It is a possibility, I don't know. But just kind of thinking off the top of my head, I think I'm actually in a relatively good place. Hey, check out that one. But I've already chosen to go for Sith Eternal Palpatine, as I, of course, am a Sith fanboy. But without even trying, I am already close for my boy Luke anyways. But enough talk about GLs. You guys like that walk kill, by the way. Yeah, so this match was a rematch on Decay. He placed the exact same defenses as he did last week. And, you know, in my personal opinion, I really wish they could mix up GAC differently. I don't know, somehow make it unique other than 3v3. 3v3 is decent. It's not the worst, but it's, I don't know. GAC has gotten a little stale, if you ask me. Just a little bit. I'm sure most of you can relate that it's, I don't know, it's just a little stale. Yeah, so I placed the exact same defenses all 3 matches this week. I'm definitely mixing it up next week because I have Jedi Knight Luke, which is pretty big. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't feel like doing anything differently. I'm at that point, you know, where it's like, I don't know, I don't really care. Anyways, by the way, the next Echo Grenade is probably one of the best yoinks I have ever had, ever. So, yeah, it's pretty big. I put it on slow-mo, so it's gonna be pretty juicy. Anyways, I've been talking quite a bit, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about the current state of the game, whether they need to add something different. GLs or GLs, it's not like, yeah, the GL, okay. New characters will mix up GAC for the different types of teams you're gonna face. Join. I had to stop talking for that one. And then 146 and 186 for basics. Anyways, yeah, new metas or new characters will change up GAC a little bit, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe they could do like of a regular season, they could do 1 week 3v3, 1 week 5v5 with ships, 1 week 5v5 without ships. They could have it to where the back zone, the ships isn't always on the top. You know what I'm saying? So check out this one too. You ready? Boom. So it's either you could choose between having it on the top or bottom in the back zone. Therefore, you don't always go bottom first. You can, you know, mix it up and bait your opponent to go top, and your fleet's actually on the bottom wall this time. I don't know. I just think they need to be a little bit more creative with how they're running this game, because people are just kind of the only reason people are staying, in my personal opinion, is number 1, the community, and number 2, it's Star Wars. If the community wasn't so good, and if this wasn't Star Wars, this game would have died a long time ago. Though, in my opinion, that's Mama's opinion. That's the only 2 reasons I personally am continuing to play. If this wasn't Star Wars, I would have quit a long time ago. If the community, like you guys and the people on Discord, weren't so awesome, yeah, I would have stepped away a while ago and done something different. But speaking of which, of something different, if you guys want me to do new games, I could do that. I could do Smash Bros. I've been playing Smash quite a bit. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, or not Brawl. It's like, I think it's Ultimate. But anyways, just kind of been branching out outside of Galaxy of Heroes. All right, I'll just let this match finish and enjoy your guys' week. All right, see ya.